2.
Hello there, hi, I'm Dr. Craig from Life Chiropractic in Ottawa. I was running one of my spinal health classes yesterday, and a lady who was very educated in the audience, had a lot to do with mental health and medication use amongst mental health people, was surprised and shocked at the information I shared with her from quite an old paper. The paper is called Medication Use Amongst Senior Canadians. It was written at in 2009. But the interesting thing is this is produced not by any sort of medical group with invested interest or chiropractic group, but by Statistics Canada. So it's very black and white. And the information that we got from here is to do with prescriptions used on average with Canadians, in particular senior Canadians. But on average, now this is every man, woman and child in Canada, on average, people are using 14 prescriptions on average. Now I don't know about you, but myself and my family don't use medication. So right there we know that there's 4 other people in Canada now who are using 28 prescriptions on average. So that to me is pretty shocking. That means every 3 weeks someone's going to get a prescription. In fact, not just somebody, but every Canadian, man, woman and child. Now, the study then goes on to talk about prescriptions for 60 to 70-year-olds. Now, the number of prescriptions for 60 to 70-year-olds is actually 35 prescriptions. So basically, when people reach 60, they jump from 14 on average to 35 on average, so more than doubling it. And in this case, every 1.5 weeks, they're going to draw a prescription. And then the final figure they talk about in here is the percentage of 80-year-olds that are on prescriptions. Not the percentage, they talk about the number of prescriptions that are used. And the number of prescriptions, and I've got to refer to it because it shocks me every time, 74 prescriptions for every 80-year-old here in Canada. So in other words, every 3.5 days they're getting a new vial of drugs and medication. I'm going to talk a little bit later on about 2 other papers if you want to follow the links, and then I tie all 3 of these papers together because there's some pretty astounding conclusions you can come to. One paper talks about reduction in medication use by up to 80% using chiropractic care. And the other paper, again, a very neutral paper done by the Institute of Medicine in the US, talks about medication deaths caused by errors. And when you start tying these bits of information together, these dots together, there's some really powerful information that you can get, which will allow you to make wiser health decisions. My name is Dr. Craig, Loving Life Chiropractic. I hope this is of some use for you. Any comments, please leave them down below. Thank you very much.